Hello, I'm Beth Harrington. Welcome to today's question of the week. Today's question was submitted by one of our clients asking us what the rules are for delivering safe harbor notices. We have another video on our website that talks about safe harbor plans. So if you have questions about safe harbor plans, you can check that out. So today we're going to talk just about the notice requirement. So if your 401k plan or 403b plan is a safe harbor plan, the employer must deliver a notice to the employees 30 to 90 days before the beginning of the plan year. Since most of our plans are calendar year, that means our 30-day limit is coming up December 1st of 2013 for 2014 plan years. The safe harbor notice includes information about the plan. It includes information about the safe harbor election and provides the employee some information about whom to contact should they have additional questions. A safe harbor plan is either a non-elective safe harbor where 3% of pay goes to everyone. In that case, you need to get a notice that outlines the 3% of pay contribution limit to everybody. The other option is a safe harbor matching contribution. The matching contribution is either a basic match or an enhanced match, and the safe harbor notice needs to outline the appropriate type of match that is included in your plan. Now, one of the things that we have always had in the past is what we call a safe harbor maybe notice. That means, well, next year we may be safe harbor, but we may be not safe harbor. So we have to deliver a notice at the beginning of the year that says, well, maybe next year we're going to decide if we're safe harbor or not. And then there's a second notice requirement for the maybe notice that says, yes, we are, or no, we're not going to be safe harbor for this current plan year. If the plan is electing the maybe notice, the only option is to do the 3% non-elective safe harbor. There's a new notice requirement this year, or new notice availability this year, and that's called the safe harbor maybe not. So the maybe not notice is for either safe harbor non-elective or the safe harbor match that says we aren't sure if we're going to be able to fund the safe harbor the entire year next year, so we may be discontinuing the match in the middle of the year next year. That's not a real favorable outcome for either the participants or the plan sponsor. You still need to fund the safe harbor through the date of the notice, including a 30-day advance notice requirement, and the participants don't know if you're going to continue the match or the non-elective or not. And then you're subject to the ADP and the ACP tests for your 401k plan anyway. So the maybe not is really not a favorable option because you will need to continue funding until you decide you can't fund it anymore, and a second notice needs to go out to the employees. But I did want to outline the general rules for safe harbor match notices and safe harbor non-elective notices today because the deadline is close approaching. If for whatever reason you fail to get the notices out on time, our recommendation is to get them out as soon as you can, preferably before the beginning of the plan year, so at least there is some notice provided to employees. And then finally, as always, one of your internal checks should be that you take a list of whom you delivered the notice to and when, and make sure you give those notices to new employees as they may become eligible for your plan. So there's a lot of rules about safe harbor, and in order to meet all of the safe harbor regulations, we here at Benefit Resources want to help you. If you have any questions, contact your administrator or contact us and we're happy to help you. And make sure you stay tuned next week for another question of the week.